Getting off the ship today in the port of Vigo, Spain, which was not originally on our itinerary, but we had to reroute because of bad weather in the North Atlantic. So here we are, and then there's these guys.
Hola. Hello.
Anyway, we're walking into this building. Never been to Vigo. I'm thinking most people have never been to Vigo. It is a large fishing seaport in the northwest of Spain. Just south of us is Portugal. Look it up on the map. These people getting on. They have a duty-free shop, but of course the ship's going to take that liquor away from you when you board. Here we are. Now they told us on board that there are several statues around here, and I think we've found our first one. This man appears to be going somewhere, but he's in no hurry. We just came out of that building. That clock says it's the same time I have, so I guess we're good. Oh, here's some other people. Somebody drew a face on him. Made of steel. This is a huge mall. Well, a mall. I'm not gonna say it's huge. But it's Sunday here, and they said most shops might be closed. So there's our ship. This is the shopping center, mall. Here's another one of these statues. You see it's like legs and then a, I don't know, upper body with its face in the ground. We're going to walk along here a little bit. Take a good look at the seaport. Yeah, see? Some guy fall down, go boom. And some guy pose with him. We've been walking from the mall. Of course, there's the ship. We came around, there's a little park here. And then right down here is the monument to Jules Verne. So it's Jules sitting on an octopus. Hey, Jules. Ship, monument to Jules Verne. This statue, not sure who it's a monument to. Some guy. Some nice vines here. There's the waterfront down there. We've come up into town a couple blocks and found the Hotel America. Not California, but America. Buildings around here, there's, you know, 6 or 8 stories tall. The trees are several stories tall. It looks like they're starting to get their fall color. So here's a really wide parkway. Went a long way in each direction. That was the street that was busy a moment ago in the park. The waterfront is off down in that open area. We're on a fairly steep uphill now. I think we're going to just walk to the top of the street and then get our bearings. We've reached another street. Of course, it's one way going the other way. not so busy. But there are cars coming. So we're crossing a street that actually has signals. Seems to be a major street, I guess, you might say. It has Forever the King of Pop. You can tell how steep this is by the way the building steps up there. We've come to another of what looks like a pedestrian walkway. You can see the harbor way down there. You can't see the ship anymore or anything. We have a little further to go uphill. But this is a rather long walk of shops. I see lots of people, but I'm not sure if any of the shops are going to be open. This is the Rua de Velasquez Merino that we've been on. And there are no cars, well, I see cars on it. Not down there though. So maybe cars can drive on it, maybe not, I don't know. I'm sure this sign means something, like it's one way uphill. But we've almost reached the end of it right there. Little cooking store or something? Lefties? I wonder if it's for left-handed people. That's funny. So we reached the end of this street, this long one we took all the way up from the harbor. And look at the inside of that building. And we're gonna make a right here, go up a little ways, and then I think we'll see the castle or whatever it is. We turned the corner right there and we finally found a place open, a little cafe. Don Bosco. That's the first thing I've seen that's actually open or has people at it anyway. Not sure what this is. Concrete park at the top of the hill? I don't know. Look at the color of the inside of these buildings before they build something. So we turn right down there a few blocks. Came across this statue. Maybe another little bar open. We're getting up to this area, which I think is the beginning of the castle or whatever it is. So we're going to cross the street here in a minute. Across the street here, we've come to this big mural. Stairs on either side. Gonna walk up these and see what's on top. So we walked up the stairs and discovered we're still a little ways away from where we think we're going. A lot of cars up here. A lot of people go up here for the day, I guess, on Sunday. Look at the hydrangea plants. So we came up a little ways, some stairs, and we came across these glass buildings. There's one on each side, and they're locked, and they just go down to what I don't know. But we have to go up to what I don't know. Janet says, look at the view. And it is pretty nice. So there's a little bit of graffiti up here. And even the cross is not immune to it. I see the ship though, right there. Up more. Oh. We came all the way up. It's Vigo Harbor. There's the ship.
All the way up yet, though.
Yeah, we're not all the way up. See the castle up there? or fort, whatever. We did come across this. But we're gonna head up there now. Look at this here. Heavenly bamboo. Yeah. So there's a little water feature here. We're gonna get a good look at. Got some goldfish in there. Now instead of steps, it's a dirt trail, but it's quite flat. Easy to walk on. I'm sure there'll be more steps before we get up there. So we're back now onto these kind of steps. These have concrete in between. The last ones had dirt. Going up. And apparently we can't go to the top because it's closed. We don't know if we can get all the way up. Maybe they just want you to go a certain direction. There's the ship. So we came all the way up. You really get a good look at the harbor from up here. So we crossed around. The ship is way over there somewhere. And this is just more of the harbor here. So it's fairly large. On the other side of that point of land are some nice beaches though, I believe. White sand beaches. But we aren't going to get that far, I don't think, today. This says, look at the stars. Look how they shine for you. So I guess they're Coldplay fans. Look at the stars. Look how they shine for you. And it was all yellow. Come all the way around the point here, or the side, to this point, which looks like a radio antenna. And there's an opening, a gate, in the wall of the fort. So hopefully we can just walk in, because we only have 97 cents in euros. Look, they built a throne out of a tree stump. And I don't know what that says, but I bet it was important. No dogs. And yet they're bringing their dog in, so apparently the signs don't mean anything. So we're up on top now. We're gonna walk the wall in a minute, I guess. Got a fountain up here. Lots of grass. Flowers. Well, there are some buildings here. That's a gun port, as is this. Coming to guard the fort. Okay, there's the ship. Some narration for you. So we came out and there's a Segway tour going in. Of course they don't drive in there, but we're going to head back down this mountain. something else below us, but so we walked down from the castle up there, the fort, whatever. You see people walking around on the top of it. Came down here. Apparently there's some sort of a protest going on here. People camping. Not sure what they're about. Police car. So it's a police station. We're heading downhill. Of course we came uphill, so downhill is back to the ship. So we came from up there. Apparently there's another fort over here of some sort. And there's some sort of escalator here, but it only goes up. So we're just going to walk down through here. I bet this is slippery in the rain though. So apparently this area has some sort of a name, or the kind of buildings they are. There's a lot of flags up there. Fancy doors and secure doors. Now we're getting back to the main part of town here. Hey, dinosaur. So we come to a fairly busy part of town with a side or crosswalk. Another restaurant, cafe, another one down there. Oh, look down there. Little statue with a chicken on its head. Oh. It's kind of cool. Uh-huh. Whoa. Downhill we go. Document Feminist Resource Center. Who's down here? Hey, look at these little platforms. So if I'm not mistaken, the ship is right there. And we're all the way back. Almost. 49 euros for whatever they're selling. So we're back out in the main drag. And here's a shoe store, a clothes store, souvenir store, I think. People buying water in there. Of course, there's the ship. So that's the mall, shopping mall. I think that's parking maybe, but I'm not sure. course, this is parking too if you have a motorbike. We just came out of that building. It's a bunch of tourist places trying to sell you tours. The first guy is joined the hat guy. And another hat guy, I'm guessing. And more purses. A lot more. This has become a lot more busy since we left. And it was like 11:30 when we left, or 11. But now it's almost
1:15.
Almost 1:15. Anyway, we're gonna go in here real quick, have a look around, and get back on the ship and have some lunch, right? Them again. And the first dude. Michael Kors. Get yourself a Michael Kors there. So we're in Vigo, of course. And we're gonna go up here. We're trying to find a church that we see. I don't know if this is the way, but this looks like a noisy, busy area. Plenty of graffiti too. This lady taking pictures of the purses. Shells ahoy. I think we need to go up there. Right? Jaguar. Shot glasses. A lot of people coming down the steps.
Excuse me.
I think that was where one of your stairs went. El Mosquito. Here's the fruit vendor. And I think we found a church. Look at that. Right to it. And the balconies. Jack Sparrow's up there. So in Vigo here, there's a lot of these like winding passageways. As if we were in some ancient city. And no shortage of pigeons. And little cafes tucked everywhere. So we're just going to wander around for a little while. Hamburgueseria. It's a print shop. More discos. People in there. So there's lots of balconies up here, out here, over here, in here. up there. And lots of these little alleys going off different ways. I mean, look at that. I got cars parked up there. California, Beach House, California. With the octopus, home of the famous octopus burger. I think we're getting back to the main drag here, down by the water. Pizza. The town is built on these hills though, so it's quite hilly and steep in areas. Some of it looks really nice and some of it's just a little run down. And the graffiti kind of adds to everything, right? So we came up these stairs, see a little fountain there? We found this place. And this is a communal washing place for the fishermen that supposedly has healing properties. So we're going to find out. Wait. Wait. We came up from the little narrow passageways onto this larger street, and we found this theater here, Opera House. And across the street there is a museum. Of course, they're both closed today on Sunday. We're going to walk along this busy street, back down to the water and back to the ship. So we find ourselves back at the park that we crossed this morning. I think we're in a different part of it though. We walked all the way around up there through like downtown, which is not a touristy place. It had banks, well it had museum and a theater, but it's not really a touristy place. Janet says that is the same statue we walked by before, so apparently we came right up here, through here. Or they have statues that look alike. They do have these red flowers though. Well, we're back to the waterfront. Almost. Across that street. So the ship should be to the left a little bit. Believe it or not, we walked about 7 miles today. So the ship is right there, of course. We're going to walk through that mall, back onto the ship for tea time. So that's Vigo, Spain. And Port Monkey's out. Bye. near the ship is a Burger King. You know, the home of the Whopper. I'm not sure you could tell, but the ship is right there, Royal Princess. You probably can't see it out there. Maybe now. And I don't know what this place is. Something smells really awful in here, though. More like burning hair. And of course there's Frank's Chicken, American Diner. Whatever that is. We're gonna go up one more. So we're in that mall right by the ship. And they have this level you can walk out on and see the whole town. The whole town, and of course the ship. You can even see where that church is that we stopped at. That's the square for it, and there's the church. There's a bridge across.